runs. Tom mentioned it about this ballpark. If Zach is Zach, 7 innings shouldn't be any issue with him. The bottom line is we got to get some runs for him early and let him just settle in and be Zach.
America's most beloved ballpark.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic place. Everybody loves it. It's great to see the weather's up there. Everybody's going to be out cheering for this team. But we're going to talk a little bit about Brandon Marsh and the surprise maybe to some the way that he started the season, Tom. I mean, here's a guy last year was 0 in April, went down to the minors, completely turned his season around. Now it's really carried over, which is I don't know that a lot of people expected the way that he's hitting the ball right now and leading major leagues in batting average. How surprised are you, if at all?
Well, I guess – well, I think I'm surprised. I'm not 100% surprised, but I don't think I thought this. I thought he could be an everyday player. I thought he could be a key contributor. But I don't think I'd be lying to you if I thought that he, A, could hit the fastball the way he's hitting the fastball, but also be able to sustain this. Now, again, it's a month and a half. Hopefully he can keep it going because the game itself is better when Marsh is engaged because he's so good for the game itself as a person.
Yeah, Johnny,
I agree.
Johnny, they're starting off with the opener and with the left-hander, and then they go to Bello. Tell me how they're going to attack Bello.
Well, Ruben, I wish I knew because the only guy that's had any at-bats against Bello has been Adolis Garcia, and he's got 1 hit, and it's a homer. As far as the rest of the guys go, I think it's just, wait and see. The bottom line is, though, is with Moran pitching, he doesn't give up much to lefties. Lefties are hitting under 100 against him so far this year. And I guess that's what the Red Sox are thinking. Let's get through Schwarber and Harper once through the lineup and then bring the righty in Bello, and hopefully the Phillies can take advantage of both of those guys.
It should be a good one as we open the series tonight. Gentlemen, thanks as always. We'll see you in just a bit on the broadcast.
All right, guys.
For our Safe Play of the Week is presented by Dermatology Partners. Bryson Stott led off the bottom of the second inning with a double in Sunday's 6-0 win over the Rockies. Stott has now hit safely in 5 of his last 6 games. 6 of his 8 hits this month have gone for extra bases. So, Ruben, we're seeing a little bit more pop from him in these extra base hits. He's hitting only .213, but what's your evaluation of the first quarter of the season on Stott?
Well, obviously he dug himself a really deep hole, so he's sort of climbing out of that slowly but surely, but you can see some of the confidence. Some of the balls he was hitting, I mean, he felt like he was hitting the ball hard, and he was. I mean, the numbers did play out. I mean, he was hitting the ball pretty hard. He just wasn't hitting into a whole lot of luck. I think now things are starting to fall into place. He's starting to get a couple of base hits. I think confidence is a big one right now, and he's starting to feel himself and start to feel the confidence of barreling the ball up more consistently, and they need him. I mean, there's no question about it. He was disappointing in the early part of the season. The question was, wow, can we continue to have this guy at second base and continue to make outs? But he's starting to swing the bat the way we expected him to, and I personally expected him to. And I hope that it continues because he can really help lengthen out that lineup.
Yes, he can. Well, let's go on the field now, presented by Morgan & Morgan. Zach Wheeler preparing for his 4th start of the season, just his 2nd career start ever at Fenway Park. He allowed 1 run in 7 innings against the Red Sox in Boston, June of 2024. So what expectations do you have for Wheels tonight?
Well, I know he doesn't really look like he gets very pumped up on the mound, but I do believe that he's going to be pumped up. He's thrown well there at Fenway. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of electricity, and I think that he feeds off that a little bit. And I think he's one of those guys that has such high expectations of what he brings to the table. I just don't think this is a great offensive team, and I think he's going to eat him up.
You wanting to see him develop anything extra? Like, are there things that you're looking for in his start right now?
Yeah, so the breaking ball is the thing that I'm going to be eyeballing as far as him being able to command it. The spin on it is great. He hasn't been able to throw it for strikes. Okay. He does get a lot of swings and misses on it. But I do love the split that he's throwing right now. It's really good. It's got great action to it. I like to see that breaking ball start to work and be able to handle that and throw it for strikes more consistently.
All right. Do they win this one tonight and keep that streak going?
I don't think there's any question. I know that the formula worked for Boston Red Sox the last time they had the opener and then Bello coming in. But I think Zach Wheeler's just going to be too dominant for him. And I feel that the Phillies are going to take that first one, which is an important one because they want to keep winning series.
Absolutely. And hopefully Kyle Schwarber can extend that home run streak to 5 straight games as we wrap up this edition of Toyota Pregame Live. For Ruben Amaro Jr., I'm Amy Fiddle. The Phillies and Red Sox are coming up next. We will see you for Phillies Postgame Live. Enjoy, everyone.
Phillies Pregame Live is brought to you by Toyota, proud partner of the Philadelphia Phillies.
Summer's here, and with it.
Give me some of that wow. Move to the beat, drop down. Feel it in your body, let it out. Give me some of that. Give me some of that wow. Give me some of that wow.
Similar seasons when it comes to managerial changes. The Phillies, though, a couple games ahead as far as their win-loss record. Hey, everybody, I'm Tom McCarthy along with John Crook as we get set for today's ball game. All right, so Phillies are 10-3 under Don Mattingly. They're playing a lot better baseball. The formula is pretty interesting, John. Good defense. They're hitting the ball well, but their starting pitching has been excellent.
Yeah, and that's the key, Tom. If you get good starting pitching with this offense, the way we think they're capable of scoring runs, then you're going to win a lot of games because the pitching staff has been absolutely outstanding since Don Mattingly has taken over. And you know, to be honest with you, Luzardo's pitched great. He had a rough one his last outing, but he had 2 starts prior to that. They were just fantastic. This guy here is just one of the best in the game. Enough said about Christopher. There's just not many better than him, but I don't think it's any coincidence that since Zach Wheeler came back, the starting pitching has gotten better, and that's because of the leadership he brings as far as the veteran goes. Aaron Nola has been better his last handful of starts, and that's the key. You pitch it and you catch it, you got a chance to win a lot of games with this offense.
Yeah, before this run, they were averaging 4 2/3 per start. Now they're averaging almost 6 innings per start. Now, offensively, they also picked it up, led by Brandon Marsh and by Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, Kyle Schwarber, of course, is going to do what he does. He's going to hit home runs, not going to hit for a high average, but Brandon Marsh has just been a godsend to this offense, hitting over 350 so far this year, early in the season. But I don't think it's any coincidence either that since Bryce is starting to pick up, the offense has gotten a lot better, and that's a big key, is keeping them big guys in the lineup, keeping them healthy, and keeping them producing with this starting staff. They got a chance to reel off some wins, a lot of wins in a row.
Yeah, so Kyle Schwarber went yard again the other day. He's got a little home run streak going right now, and the Phils will begin this road trip here in Boston. It's game 1 of a 3-game series, 6 games on this road trip. Lineups and first pitch. We'll DJ a little bit when we come back. Phillies baseball is brought to you by Toyota. The Toyota RAV4 is the best-selling vehicle in America. Visit Toyota.com or your local tri-state Toyota dealer today. By Xfinity. Get reliable Wi-Fi at one price for 5 years and same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity. Imagine that. By Citizens, official bank of the Phils. And by Independence Blue Cross. Learn more at IBX.com.
Sir, step away from the out-of-warranty vehicle. Aren't you Eric Burns and you're John Kruk? Yo, dude, we're asking the questions here.
And you were going to drive that thing.
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa!
What happens when it breaks down?
I pay for it? You bet your season tickets you're paying for it. It could be thousands.
You know what isn't a lot of money? A plan from Car Shield.
I guess you don't love baseball. I do. I love baseball. I should call.
I thought I told you guys to leave the...
Step up your game at the newly upgraded New Era Phillies team store at Citizens Bank Park. Shop exclusive All-Star Game merchandise. Explore new product drops and collaborations every week. And make it your own in our enhanced customization zone. Visit Phillies.com/New Era for store hours and plan your trip today.
NBC 10 News first alert weather, the most accurate forecast 10 years in a row. 63 degrees. It's supposed to get into the 50s tonight with a slight breeze at 9 miles per hour. It's been beautiful all day long. Crisp, yet beautiful all day long here in Boston. Umpires for today's ball game. Dan Merzel is behind home plate. Dan Bellino is over at first base. John, if you need a lawyer, Dan Bellino's a lawyer.
You never know.
Yep. Mark Rippiger and Shane Livensparger is over at third base. Trevor Story leads the Red Sox out of the dugout. Adolis Garcia is just trying to get those arms a little stronger. Our series goals brought to you by Planet Fitness. 5 straight for Schwarber. Can he do it again? Why not? Get Luzardo and Painter on track. That'll happen as this series moves on. Silence the Red Sox on the bases. If anything, John, I mean, they have run the bases better.
Yeah, they will run on you, and they will take that extra base. And when you don't have a lot of power in your lineup, that's the only way to play, to be honest with you.
Trey Turner's about to lead things off, and you take a look at Moran, who's starting for the Red Sox tonight. He's going to be one and done. At least that's the thought process.
Yeah, second start.
Yeah, Bayo performed really well in this role as the bulk guy.
21 and 2/3 innings, 14 walks.
Yeah, it's a lot of walks.
That's a lot of walks.
Yeah, a lot of base runners. Here's the Phillies lineup. It's brought to you by Xfinity. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Trey Turner's played only one series out on the field here at Fenway Park. He had 11 hits that weekend. There was nobody in the stands, though. It was during COVID, and there were just the placards all around. That was it. Schwarber batting second, then Bryce Harper.
That's when we were in the studio, wasn't it?
I think we might have. I don't remember, actually. We were in the studio for a lot of it. I'm trying to think if we came up here for that series.
I don't recall, but can't remember what I did yesterday, so why would I remember what I did 4 years ago?
Yeah, Trey said that he's been here before when he's been injured with the other teams when he's come here.
Yeah, Kyle's familiar with this place.
Kyle's familiar with this place. Snapshot for the Red Sox, 17-23. They're 5th in the American League East, 10 games behind the Rays. The Rays are 2 games up in the division, 7-6 under interim manager Chad Tracy. And the OPS is last in the American League. Well, they're toward the bottom in a lot of offensive categories. Runs per game, home runs, slug.
But they're number 1. Defensive run save.
They're very good defensively. First pitch of the ball game is brought to you by Carrier. Turn to the experts, and we are underway. It's a strike to Trey Turner, and it's 0-1. Turner finished with 7 hits on the homestand. He's hitting .240 on the year with 4 home runs. Hitting .184 against left-handed pitching, which boggles the mind. 0-2. That was right on the top of the line.
And that's what you're going to see from Moran. He's going to throw a lot of 4-seamers and a lot of change-ups.
In the dirt, infield plays him straight up on the left side. They play him to pull a little bit on the right side. Meyer, the second baseman, he's a tall second baseman. He's out toward the center of the diamond.
Yeah, I saw him taking grounders. I thought that's got to be a outfielder or first baseman.
So we get a foul off to the right and out of play. Red Sox pitching staff has a 3.10 ERA after the change. Andrew Bailey, their pitching coach, up high, 2-2.
South Jersey's finest, huh?
Pretty good closer when he was playing in the major leagues. Hit toward third, knocked down by Durbin, who recovers. 1 out. Red Sox defense brought to you by Car Shield. John mentioned they're better defensively this year than they were last year.
Rafaela can go get him in center. Boy, he's a pretty darn good athlete out there. I thought we were going to see an error on the first play of the game.
It'll bring Kyle Schwarber up. Schwarber, who partly helped resurrect his career when he was with the Red Sox, takes inside. It was more with the Nationals than the Nationals traded him to the Red Sox. He's looking to match the Phillies club record by homering in his 5th consecutive game. He has 5 home runs in his last 18 at-bats. Down and away, it's 2-0. I don't care how good you are against left-handers, and obviously Moran is. He's still going to be careful with him. Those are his numbers. The Red Sox, 10 home runs overall, including 3 in the postseason. 2-1. That one's hit well out toward right center field. This has got a chance. It's big out there, and it is gone. His 5th consecutive game with a home run. And Kyle Schwarber has just given the Phils a 1-0 lead. The man is unstoppable right now. He matches the franchise record for home runs in consecutive games.
Well, the conditions are perfect. The wind is blowing out to right, and you got that short porch and left. So, but hey, it don't matter where he plays. He's going to reach the fences. I mean, that's just beautiful. The pitch center cut, and man, is it fun watching him when he's swinging it like this.
Well, Harper now the batter. He takes a healthy hack at the first one. It's 0-1. 17 home runs now, and 28 runs batted in.
He needs one tomorrow to set the franchise record, huh?
Seem only appropriate. 7 different Phillies have homered in 5 straight games. Utley has done it twice. Trey Turner did it back in 2023. He was the last one to do it. 1 ball, 1 strike to Harper. And Harper takes up and away. It's 2-1. It's not a cheapie when you hit it out there to the bullpen.
No, that's a long, long way from home plate. Right over the wasabi sign.
Out in front, 2-2. Harper at 281. He's hitting 5 of 7. And now 3-2.
Yeah, we said it in the crossover thing. Moran lefties are hitting .071 against him this year, and so far 1 for 1 today.
Pretty engaging in the dugout right now too. And a strike 3 called. Harper's down looking. That was a good pitch. First strikeout, 2 outs.
That's just a perfect pitch. 93 down and away. Not a whole lot you can do with that one.
Well, now Garcia hitting .240 with 4 home runs. Inside and low, 1-0. A couple of the other names that are on that list homering in 5 straight games. Odubel Herrera. There you go. Rhys Hoskins did it in 2017. Bobby Abreu in 2005. And Mike Schmidt and Dick Allen. I guess you expect those 2 guys.
Yeah. Yeah, Chase did it twice, huh?
Chase did it twice in the same season. 2 balls, no strikes to Garcia. It's just such a sweet swing, and when it's going good.
Yeah, that's the thing, is he understands it. He doesn't have to swing as hard as he can to hit a ball a long way. It's just the basic fundamentals of a swing, and just hit it off the barrel and it's going to go. You're a fine player, Mr. Schwarber.
And now Garcia, that's for time with the count 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him out in front. And the side is retired. A couple strikeouts for Moran, but there was also a home run by that guy. Kyle Schwarber goes yard deep into the bullpen in right field. He's homered in 5 straight, and the Phils have a 1-0 lead. Nice to have a lead. That's what Zach Wheeler has, up 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the first. Jarren Duran will lead things off, hitting 194 on the year. And he takes a strike. It's 0-1. 96 on that first four-seamer. I don't think velocity is any question anymore.
No. Building up that endurance, that's all.
Back toward the middle to his left. Turner, he stays down on it. Duran runs well. You can't hesitate, and they just get him. Now Chad Tracy's going to put his hand up and say, we're going to take a look at that. A little smirk from Zach.
Nope.
So 1 away. Zach's numbers so far 1-0 with a 3.12 ERA. 18 strikeouts and 17 1/3. And now Mickey Gasper, the batter. Gasper's playing first base because Wilson Contreras got hit by a pitch, and he does get hit by a lot of pitches. They think he's going to be okay, but they just wanted to give him at least one more day. Gasper lifts it in the air to right. It's not deep. Crawford and Garcia, and now Garcia comes in. 2 outs. Red Sox lineup, John, brought to you by Xfinity. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Abreu now. Yoshida is up next, then Trevor Story. Been a down year for Story. This kid's a good player, though.
Yeah, he is.
Wheeler Abreu hitting .295.
I don't think we've ever seen an Abreu in the big leagues who couldn't hit.
That is true. And a quick reminder was that Abreu was on the list of 5 straight home runs. Bobby was.
Yeah, Bobby. Who was the one that played for the White Sox, number 79?
Oh, yeah, Jose.
He could hit.
That's out to left. Quick inning for Zach Wheeler. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. And we'll head to the second. Our Citizen Stats leaders, the highest batting average in Major League Baseball. It's Brandon Marsh at .353. Vargas has come back down to earth. He's now 4th for the Arizona Diamondbacks. We saw Lopez last week in South Florida, and we also saw Langoliers. And Marsh will lead things off here in the second with the Phillies up 1-0. Kyle Schwarber hit his 79th first inning home run, the 79th of his career. His 7th first inning home run this year. 79 first inning home runs is tied for 24th all time. And there's a line drive base hit it to right field. And Brandon Marsh has hit in 13 straight games.
Well, that didn't take long, did it?
Sure didn't. Every time he gets a hit to extend this streak, it's a career high.
Bayo with the fastball, it was running away from Marsh, but not enough. And another hard hit ball from that young man.
Yeah, Bayo takes over here. 7 games so far, 2-4 record. He was the bulk reliever last time he was out, and that's why they felt like they could do it again, because he went 7 innings against the Tigers, allowed 1 earned run.
Tell you what, he looks slow to home. If Marsh can't time him a little bit. Oh, very slide step.
Quickly 0-2. Wide assortment of pitches for Bayo. Sinker, cutter, change, sweeper. He's got a couple more too. Throwing a lot of them, John.
Yeah, well, you got to throw it up there and see what sticks, huh?
There he goes, and then they stop. The ball is dribbled left to the mound. Bayo sets himself and fires in time to get Real Muto. Got one out.
Well, I thought that ball might have got, if it would have got past Bayo, that might have been a knock for JT. You see where Durbin was playing. He had no chance if that ball gets past him, but pretty athletic move there by Bayo.
Check swing by Bryson Stott. No swing. Bet 365 provides us with the odds for Bryson to hit a home run in tonight's ball game, plus 850. By the way, congratulations to Bryson and his wife Drew. They're expecting their third child.
Oh my gosh.
Be a little girl. It'll break the tie, as he said. September of this year.
Maybe on an off day.
Could be. Line drive down the right field line, and that's going to be in for an extra base hit, and it skips into the stands. Marshall score, RBI double for Bryson, and it's 2-0 Phillies.
Yeah, he's starting to feel it, Tom. Is Bryson. All you got to do is watch his back leg. That thing stays up, and he pushes off of it like that, he's going to hit some balls hard, and that is one right there. It's just perfect.
Well, it's his 6th double of the year.
See, contact by JT gets Marsh to second. Ground rule double.
And here's Alec Bohm. Bohm finished 4 for 9 on the homestand. Schwarber and Marsh are going over some video. Hitting 180.
You know you're going good when you've never faced the guy and you swing at the first pitch and hit a rocket for a base hit.
Yeah, you're feeling it at that point.
Yeah, you know you're going good.
One and 2 to Bohm. Bohm will be followed by Justin Crawford. There he is in the on-deck circle.
He was out early working in center field because there's a lot of nooks and crannies out there.
There's some of the nooks and crannies.
Yeah. See that wall right there in the right where in the sun?
Yeah.
That thing can come up on you pretty quick if you're not used to it.
Fly ball down the right field line. Abreu is over Tiered Pesky's pole, and he makes the catch. That was not an easy play.
No, that was not, because there's zero fair territory or foul territory down there. What is that, 190 feet to pesky pole?
Yeah, it's short.
Yeah, that's a heck of a play.
You could see how slow he was going over to it because of,
a lot of things can pop up on you over there.
It's actually 302 feet, John.
Yeah, right.
Big think. Crawford takes inside.
Ain't no way that's 300 feet. Well, don't they say the monster's 310 or something like that?
Yeah, there's no way it's 310.
No.
Crawford paid a visit inside the scoreboard at the Monster today. Big smile on his face. The Phillies social media accounts popped some photos of him in there.
Yeah. First time at Fenway, you got to get out there and get inside that wall. If the opportunity arises. It's pretty cool back there.
Did you sign your name back there at all?
I did, yeah. And those metal plates for the scores and those things are heavy, man.
Check swing. Now, his dad Carl played here in 2011 and 2012. He played 130 games in 2011. Not as many in 2012 before he went off to the Dodgers, where he finished his career. Fouled back.
I wish I'd have got to play here more than just one series.
Would you have peppered that monster a lot?
I tried.
Yeah. Did it throw you off?
Oh, no, I grounded out the second every at bat.
That's inside, ball 4. And Justin Crawford walks. First walk issued by Bayo. And then it brings Turner up for the second time.
You don't see that often, and it's just the catcher only going out to the mound.
He slowly went out too. So now Turner, you know, the Phillies have also picked it up with runners in scoring position. They're 299 over their last 13 games. Prior to that, they had been at 218. Outside, 1-0. Now, part of that is that, you know, Schwarber's been hot. Harper's been hot. Marsh has been hot. And they haven't faced as many left-handers either. Stott thought about it. The ball's hit foul back toward us.
Oh, what booth did that
I think
go
it went into the TV booth for the Red Sox. I think Lou Merlone would have caught it. Don't you think he would have caught it?
You'd think. I mean, he's still relatively young, so probably. It comes up here. You better get it.
Former Trenton Thunder great Lou Merlone.
That's right.
Here he is on the left. He wasn't wearing glasses back then, though.
No.
Happens to the best of us. Runners go. Pitch is swung on and missed. And the inning is over. However, the Phillies add another one on the RBI double by. Oh, excuse me, my bad. I had him wrapped up. That's what happens, John, when you mark it down in your scorebook and it's close to the other time he was up. 1-2. So the double steal gives the Phillies 2 more in scoring position.
What a way to recover.
Thank you, buddy. One and two. Swing and a miss. Now he's down on strikes. And the side is retired. Phillies, though, do get one on the RBI double by Bryson Stott. True baseball fans need Wi-Fi that's so reliable and never gets caught looking. Xfinity Internet keeps you in the game at one price for 5 years and allows you to get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity. Imagine that. Well, we go to the bottom of the second. Thanks to Bryson Stott, the Phillies have a 2-0 lead. And Zach Wheeler, who was very efficient in that first inning, 6 pitches, 5 strikes. And he'll face Yoshida. that he takes outside. Yoshida was 1 for 10 in the series against the Tampa Bay Rays. 279 for the year, no home runs, 5 runs batted in. He signed through the 2027 season. And he's hit by that pitch.
Man, that got him good. Little cutter.
That is an important pitch for him against these left-handers.
Yeah, and that thing just kept chasing Yoshida.
The Phillies haven't walked anybody in the last 13 innings, but now they hit a batter.
Does that count?
It doesn't count, but it's, you know, it's in the same family.
Like the Abreu's?
Like the Abreu's. And now Trevor Story, the batter. Story hitting 200. And he takes strike 1. It's 0-1. Story lifetime 312 against the Phillies with 11 home runs. He's always hit the Phillies well when he was with the Rockies. Hits that one sharply toward the hole. Backhanded by Turner to second for 1. Stop to first. Zips it over in time. A 6-4-3 double play. Boy, that is helpful in so many levels.
Yeah, knocks down some pitches for Zach, and ball was hit right on the nose by Story. It's a great turn by their middle infielders, and they were out here working on that this afternoon. See, Zach's happy about that.
Well, it brings Rafaela to the plate with 2 outs, and he hits that one foul off to the right, and it's no balls and 1 strike.
And you get a quick out here.
Hey, he's only thrown 11 pitches. This will be his 12th. Off the hand, slow roller left side. Turner charges, throws on the run in time, and the inning is over. 6 pitches in the first, 6 pitches in the second. 2 in the books here at Fenway. We go to the third. It's 2-0 Phillies. Giant home run replay. It's replays. Kyle Schwarber. Man, it's been a sweet run for him.
Yeah, one as far as the other, too. Here's tonight. That's tonight's right there. Put the Phillies on the board in the bottom or top of the first inning. Those are Giant home run replays, Tom. Brought to you by Giant.
17 home runs for Kyle. The last one came against the left-hander, of course. And now he's facing the right-hander.
It's got to be that Spider-Man arm sleeve.
Kind of looks like he's got Spider-Man batting gloves, too.
Yeah, that's pretty veiny.
Kyle Schwarber, designer. It fouled down the left field line.
Maybe.
Well, it is tight over there. No, it's not foul. That's a good catch. Duran came leaping into foul territory. You mentioned before the ball game, there's just not a lot of foul territory. You figure as it goes down the line, it's going to be out of play.
Yeah, I believe that would have been foul. But you see all the different things you can get involved with down there. That doorway and the windows up there. I mean, they could hit that thing and who knows where it's going to end up.
Well, now Harper struck out his first time. It's on the outside corner. Oh, and 2. 1-2. And a strike 3 call. Harper's been striking out a little bit against lefties, but now against the right-hander, he's down looking.
Yeah, you rarely see Bryce go 4 pitches without swinging, but it's exactly what he did. And that's a good pitch by Bayo. It starts in, runs over the inside part of the plate, but
Garcia takes tight. And it's 1-0. How about the first 2 innings for Wheeler, 12 pitches? The first 2 innings for the Red Sox pitchers, 44.
So we're winning.
We're winning the pitch count battle.
I think they're trying to pitch Garcia in.
Just a little bit.
Trying to be observant.
A little bit. It's sharply to third on 1 hop, and Durbin has it. And that retires the Phillies in order. They go down 1-2-3 here in the third. We played 2.5. We head to the bottom of the third. It's 2-0. Phillies on top. Phillies baseball is brought to you by your local Delaware Valley Honda dealers. Hurry to your local Del Val Honda dealer. Visit DelValHondaDealers.com. By the Pennsylvania Lottery. Visit PALottery.com or download the app today. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians. And by Yellowwood brand pressure treated pine. If it doesn't have the yellow tag, you don't want it.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You don't.
In fact, speaking of Yellowwood, as that ball is lined back through the middle for Meyer to right center field, and he'll get aboard with a leadoff single. And bring in the lumber. Ted Davis did another home run today, John.
Adds to his record, huh?
Amazing.
I saw a video too where they said some guys get like the best hitter and he's a sophomore, not tagged, but some other guy from
UCLA.
Some West Coast school, and they're talking about
West Coast bias.
He's hitting 3-something with 16 homer. I'm like, shit, we got local kids blowing that out of the water.
Pretty impressive. Here's Narvaez. He was 0 for 3 in the Rays series.
Where was that kid from?
0-1. Tommy just said Landon Hairston out of Arizona State.
Yeah, that's
Scott's son.
Yeah.
Fly ball right center field. Crawford on the run into the alley, makes the catch.
I'll tell you what, they don't wait to get behind in the count, do they?
Maybe they're just assuming that he's going to throw strikes. Yeah,
throwing strikes. Yeah, nice little run and catch here by Justin Crawford out there in center, Tom.
Well, now Durbin last year was with the Brewers. He had 256 with 11 home runs. They felt like they had a surplus of infielders, so they traded him. And that's the second double play of the night for the Phillies. Their second lowest in Major League Baseball in turning double plays, and they've turned 2 in this ball game. No runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. We played 3, and the Phils up 2-0. This wrap fourth inning is brought to you by Toyota. Check out Toyota.com and visit your local Tri-State Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go Phils.
Very good.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You got to get him in now because some quick dang innings.
Yeah. Brandon Marsh will lead things off.
He hadn't gotten another hit yet.
Probably going to swing at the first pitch.
Oh, if it's a strike.
Marsh singled and scored his first time, and he takes outside 1-0. You talk about how quick the innings are. Zach Wheeler hasn't even had a 2-ball count. Every hitter has been 2 pitches or fewer. Two and 0. Don was talking today about Marsh and just said you can see his confidence. And he also said that whatever he was doing last year kind of carried over to the offseason, and he didn't stop in the offseason.
Yeah, he picked up right where he left off last year. Good sign.
Swing and a miss. Over top of it, 2-2. Fly ball right center field. Abreu's over and under it. He makes the catch. One down here in the fourth. Block your calendar. The Phils have some important meetings with the Mets at Citizens Bank Park Thursday, June 18th, Saturday the 20th, and Sunday, June 21st. Sunday is Chevrolet Father's Appreciation Day. Secure your seats today by going to Phillies.com. JT grounded one back toward the mound his first time up. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Been a pretty good sinker Bayo has. Ran in on JT. Ran in on his hands. Lucky he didn't make contact.
You wonder why he performed so well with the bulk innings last time, and like what the deal is.
$1 million question, and
don't get it.
I've got a 10-cent answer. Yeah, I don't understand it either.
But you can't argue with it.
No.
I mean, if it works. So that was a little off.
But just got to save those for later, Tom.
Bounced foul past the third base bag. Another one back to the mound. This one a little easier. I don't know why he threw a strike the last time, but this time decided to run halfway to first and flip it underhand. Now a quick word from FanDuel Casino.
FanDuel Casino has 5 Huff and Puff games that'll blow you away. With houses of stick and brick bringing bigger, badder jackpots. Your home for thrills is the home of Huff and Puff. New players get 500 bonus spins plus up to $1,000 back in casino bonus.
Bryson Stott had an RBI double his last time up, and he takes the first pitch for a strike. 0-1. Oh, look out.
Man, that came in hot.
Here's this double, a second inning, John.
Yeah, after Marsh got on base, JT moves him over with a grounder back to the pitcher, and Bryson Stott just hits a one-hopper into the seats for the ground rule double. Later stole third, part of a double steal with Justin Crawford. That beautiful swing, though, by Bryson.
Line drive out towards center field. That'll drop in for a base hit. So he's 2 for 2. I would think he's going to be off and running at some point.
Yeah, you just got to pick a pitch when Bayo doesn't slide step. Yeah, that ball just, see, he tries to pull that ball. That's a little bloop pop up to right, or a weak grounder to the right side. Stay inside that ball and shoot it to center field. A lot of hits out there.
Oh, Bohm flied out to right his first time out near Pesky's pole. That is a strike on the inner half. He's going to challenge it.
Yeah, he is.
The previous pitch was called a strike. The batter has challenged.
I hope you're right.
ABS is brought to you by T-Mobile.
The pitch was the ball. Philadelphia has one remaining challenge.
How do you miss that one? What's that?
A
1/10 of an inch.
Look how small that is.
Good eyes, though. Tom, we still have 2 more challenges left.
Hit sharply to third. And the inning is over. 5-4 on the putout. No runs, a hit, and 1 man left. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. This wrap 4th inning is brought to you by Toyota. Check out Toyota.com and visit your local tri-state Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go Phils. Well, John, 16 pitches for Zach Wheeler through 3 innings.
Yeah, so far so good, huh?
It's a career low. His previous low is 25. Nobody in Major League Baseball has thrown fewer pitches in the first 3 innings since 2000.
They're aggressive.
Statcast powered by Google Cloud.
He is pounding that strike zone. You see that one way up there in the pink? That's the one that hit Yoshida.
And then Duran will take a strike to start this one off. It's 0-1.
I've never seen that before, but when Zach was coming out to throw warm-up pitches, they checked his glove and stuff. Like, don't they usually do that after the inning?
I think they vary it for the starter.
In case he was in the dugout.
Pine tarring it up.
Loading it up.
Yeah. 0-2. Looks pretty clean.
Yeah. He don't need no help.
No, he's got a nice run on his pitches tonight, and the 2 double plays have certainly helped. Oh, we got our first 3 pitch at bat, John.
This is the longest at bat of the day.
Longest at bat of the day.
Starting to be selective.
Outside, 2-2.
He's losing it.
Gotta clean the plate off a little bit. Now the Red Sox 28th in OPS. Mets last in the league. Giants are there. Swing at a foul. Yeah, pitching's changed. Defenses continue to be better. Running the bases better, but just not hitting. Swing and a miss. First strikeout of the night for Zach. And 1 out here in the home 4th.
Yeah, nothing fancy there. Just high velocity up and into Duran, and just can't catch up. That thing handcuffed him pretty good.
And now Gasper, who flied out to right his first time up, and he pops this one up off the first base line. Harper's over. It's coming back toward the target, and Stott runs into the netting. I think Harper realized it was out of play, but Stott decided to give it a little bit of a look. Look at Bryce looking at him. Like, where are you going?
Yeah. Well, one of them used to be an outfielder,
right?
So he understands that the fence is coming up pretty tight there. That tarp doesn't give, man. Neither is that railing.
That was funny.
You wonder if Bryce was telling him you got room.
I don't even think Bryce realized that Bryson was flying behind him.
Yeah, that's when you know that you don't like your second baseman. You don't let him. He got room. Oh gosh, can't beat fun at the old ball yard, can you?
1-1.
Got a nice stash, doesn't he?
It was pretty bushy. 3-1.
Pitch count's getting up there now.
Seems unfazed by it.
Doesn't get too excited about a whole lot, does it?
Mm-mm. Fly ball left center field. Marsh on the run. So is Crawford. Marsh out toward the scoreboard. Makes the catch. A step or two from the Green Monster.
If you don't see that wall now, you're in trouble.
Well, they were out here today taking some extra fly balls just to make sure they understood the action. Paco Figueroa said that everybody needs to back up everybody.
Yes, indeed. It's a pretty good swing by Gasper, but yeah, Crawford telling him you got plenty of room. He didn't have that plenty of room, but enough to make that play.
Abreu flied out to left his first time. That was an easier play for Marsh. Right on the line, 2-1.
That can't be healthy.
What's that?
Your fingers go to the rosin bag and lick your fingers again.
It's probably flavorful.
What flavor do you think rosin is?
Pine. It's the sticky one. There's a base hit the opposite way. I mean, it's a different flavor.
Still can't be helped. Which one's with?
I would say the one to the right is the one with the pine tar on it. A little darker. A little bit. And why would you use the other one? It's a cool night.
I don't know.
Yoshida takes a strike. 0-1. Little four-seamer at 94. And 2.
He's overworked this inning, Tom.
He's already eclipsed his pitch count from the first 3.
That's the thing. Is like, the first 3 innings, the innings went by so quick. Has Zach been able to get a feel for his secondary pitches?
Really, that's true. Line drive caught by Trey Turner at shortstop. The inning is over. Few more pitches for Zach here in the 4th inning, but still he leaves the base runner. The 2-out single. We've completed 4. We're on to the 5th with the Phillies on top. Top of the 5th inning, Phillies are on top 2-0. They got an RBI double from Bryson Stott, but before that a home run from Kyle Schwarber. And now Justin Crawford will lead it off. He walked his first time up, was part of a double steal. Swing and a miss. Crawford has hit in 8 of his last 12 games. He's just found a way to get on base. Don managed or coached, well, managed his dad too. So Justin was just really little at that time, which he was. Justin did not remember it.
Tell you what, Donnie can still pick it over at first. I was watching him taking throws from Alec and Trey and Bryson. Trey threw a couple low ones, look like on purpose, just to see.
So it's the favorite part of it's the favorite part of his day. Is working out there at first base, or even at second. He takes some throws from time to time. Swing and a miss. Crawford strikes out. Second strikeout for Bayou. The newly upgraded New Era Phillies team store is your one-stop shop to gear up for game day. Enjoy new product drops and collaborations every week, and be sure to check out the enhanced customization zone. Plan your visit and check store hours at Phillies.com/New Era. Turner dribbles one up the first base line. 3 unassisted. Yellowwood bringing the lumber, and Kyle Schwarber certainly is doing that. Homered his first time up. 16 home runs, first in the National League. Extra base hits 24. The problem, the reason RBIs aren't in there, he's in the top 15, is because he's had so many solo home runs this year.
Well, Trey's hitting 240.
Right.
He's going to get his. On pace for what, 67 homers, I think?
More than 60, no doubt. Check swing, no swing. Finished with 56 home runs last year, and he's certainly on pace to pass that. One and two. A little curveball action.
Well, you got to try something. You can't just be a one-trick pony against Kyle. You got to mix up your pitches. Let's see if Bayo tries to freeze him with that sinker. Starting in and run over the inside part.
Line drive out toward right field. Abreu was shaded there. Why was he playing so shallow? It works. Phillies are retired in order here in the 5th. We played 4 1/2. It's 2-0. Phillies on top. Our Hyundai defensive plays of the game. Phillies have turned a couple double plays tonight, which certainly has helped Zach Wheeler's pitch count, Johnny.
Yeah, the defense has been great behind Zach, and Boston just swinging it early and often, but those double plays, like you said, Tom, kept that pitch count down. And those are our Hyundai defensive plays of the game. The 2 double plays brought to you by your local Hyundai dealer.
It is remarkable that they have the second lowest double play total in Major League Baseball. What's also remarkable is how fast the Red Sox are swinging tonight.
Yeah, this might get home before dark.
They're getting there. We should play Thursday's game tonight.
Might as well.
With the rain coming.
Yeah.
A lot of talk today about the potential of a washout on Thursday, but we'll see if anything changes.
You know how that goes.
Ranger Suarez scheduled to start on Thursday against the Phillies. Zach and a bunch of other guys, they FaceTimed him the other day in the clubhouse.
Well, he was very popular.
He was very popular. And that basketball hoop in the clubhouse has really never been the same.
Was Ranger a hooper?
He was a hooper.
Yeah, I can see that. Point guard or shoot guard, I would think.
He was shooting.
Yeah.
It was right by his locker. He had it line. There was a tape on the floor where the free throw line was. That's hit foul. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Threw him a splitter. Picked up his second strikeout.
Now that's a good one. Thing had some good. Look at that thing tumbled down below the bat of Rafaela. It's a long at bat though for them.
It is. Meyer singled his first time up, swinging at the first pitch, slices it foul. 0-1. Was there a scrum?
Wow, no, but I mean, if you didn't know any better, you think this was like the last game of the season and getaway day.
Oh, the way they're swinging.
Yeah.
Well, they fired their hitting coach when they got rid of Alex Cora. He broke his bat out to shortstop. Turner over to first. That's an 8-pitch inning. Couple that with the 2 6-pitch innings earlier, and Zach is through 5. We'll head to the 6th.
Wow.
Independence Blue Cross Philly of the week is Brandon Marsh. Brandon has found success at the plate this season, especially over his last 13 games. With 21 hits, 6 extra base hits, and 10 runs, posting a .426 average, a .660 slug, and an OPS over 1100. Marshy's performance at the plate is brought to you by Independence Blue Cross. That has continued for Brandon Marsh, who does have a base hit tonight to extend his hitting streak to 13 straight games. And he is scheduled to bat third in this inning. We go to the top of the 6th, and the Phillies lead it 2-0.
And it ain't dark yet.
And it's not dark yet. Bryce Harper struck out twice tonight. He's 0 for 2.
Yeah, an interesting at bat, last at bat. I don't think he swung.
Yeah, just watch the pitches go by.
I don't know if he's not picking it up out of the hand of Bayo or not. I guarantee he swings this time.
Swing and a miss. There you go. But again, he looked like he was over top of it.
Yeah, he was way out in front.
Line drive down the right field line. Abreu's over, makes the catch.
Oh, they do play some defense now.
Yeah, and each plays really shallow against these left-handers.
Two hard hit balls though by Kyle last inning to end the inning, and now this one by Bryce. Give Abreu credit. He's covering that ground out there. I remember too that ball gets by him. That's an easy triple.
I guess that's what's surprising is that they do play that shallow because if it does get by him, it will slide around.
Yeah, it'll roll around that. No flat part of that fence where it'll kick back to him. It's just going to keep running away from him.
Popped up over the Red Sox dugout near it and out of play. Line drive down the left field line, hooking foul. Look out.
All right, no one got hurt.
Yeah, everybody's okay. Thumbs up for everybody. I don't think that one hat fits that fella that was down there.
The one that had it out backwards.
Yeah, it didn't look like it fit his head.
Like he might want to. One size fits most.
Yeah. Chopper out to shortstop. Story. That's interesting. Time for our live odds update, brought to you by FanDuel. To record a hit, Brandon Marsh, who has one, plus 220.
He's going. You have to pretty much bet he's going to get a hit
every time. That's a bouncer right side. And Bayo, he's going to take it to the bag himself. He's had a couple of groundouts, and they've all had different personalities the way he's finished it up. But he has retired 7 consecutive. We move to the bottom of the 6th inning. Phillies still lead it by 2. Phillies baseball is brought to you by CarShield. It's as easy as call, drive, and save.
That's right.
And by Nissan. Every Nissan is designed for people who refuse to settle for less. Visit NissanUSA.com or your local dealer.
Huh.
By the way, CarShield, the other day I was watching, I can't remember which game I was watching. It was another game, and your commercial was all over that game,
oh,
too.
Really?
Yes.
Me and Bernsey?
You and Bernsey. You guys going to do a sequel?
I hope. We should do something.
Yeah. There was somebody else that was in one of the commercials too.
When I was leaving that day, Roman Anthony from the Red Sox was coming in.
No, it was Andrew Jones.
Yes,
Andrew Jones.
Yeah.
He had one too. Yeah. Swing and a miss by Narvaez. It's 0-1.
Hey, initially, I thought I was going to do it with Andrew and the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You were pretty let down when it wasn't Ric Flair.
I don't know. Burnsy's pretty entertaining.
Very entertaining.
I get a kick out of him. He just makes me tired.
He makes
so much energy.
He's moving all over the place.
Oh my gosh, he's just.
Upstairs, it's 1-2.
If you're going to spend an afternoon at Florida Gulf Coast University, it might as well be with.
Oh, is that where it was?
Yeah, might as well be with Bernsey.
I was trying to figure out which stadium it was at. Now it's hit sharply to the hole. Backhanded on a hop by Turner. 1 out. Well, John, we mentioned how Zach was disappointed when he didn't go 7 his last time up. I mean, barring anything strange, he may be able to go beyond 7.
I think 48 pitches with a 1 out in the 6th.
Yeah. His numbers through 5 were the fewest by a Phillies starter through 5 innings.
Ever?
3rd fewest, excuse me, since 2000. That's when we last started. We started checking it. Here's Durbin. One and one.
Still coming out of his hand pretty good.
Yep. It is remarkable to think that a month ago he was just making his way back. That's fouled off JT.
Yeah, he was what, in Reading or Lehigh Valley?
Lehigh Valley or Reading. It depended on what time of day it was or what time of the week it was. But his last minor league start was the 19th of April, and he allowed 4 earned runs in 4 innings. It was cold. It was rainy. He's gone 5 innings, 6 innings, 6 in the 3rd. And now tonight, he's got 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and he's only thrown now 54 pitches. And a strike 3 called right down the chute. Yeah, that's his 3rd strikeout.
Yeah, not a ton of strikeouts, only 3, like you said, Tom, for Zach. But man, that pitch is just center cut. I think Durbin was looking for something else, Tom.
Yeah.
But
our turn to the experts, brought to you by Carrier, the highest strikeouts per 9 since the start of last year, and Wheeler's on that list. Dylan Cease, who's had a pretty good start for the Blue Jays this year. Then Wheeler, then Sale. Garrett Crochet's on that list. He's injured right now.
I'm surprised Scooble's not on that list.
I'm surprised he's not on that list also. Fouled back, and 1-2.
Yeah, I guess the game plan for the Red Sox was, look, he doesn't walk guys, so better be up there swinging. And hey, they're doing that.
Yeah, I mean, they're just not making him work at all. The 1-2 pitch. Popped up outside of 3rd. I don't even know how Bohm sees it.
I lost it once it got above the lights.
Yeah. One and 2. Check swing. Did he go? And he did, says the home plate umpire. 4 strikeouts for Zach. The Phillies starters now 13 shutout innings in a row between Zach Wheeler and Christopher Sanchez. We played 6. We're moving to the 7th. Phillies up 2. Time now for our game summary, brought to you by your local Honda dealers. The Phillies got a run in the 1st and a home run by Schwarber. Then a 2nd run in the 2nd inning off the bat of Bryson Stott. And after that, it's all Zach Wheeler. 6 innings, 4 strikeouts, 2 hits for the Phillies. As we go to the 7th inning, Bayo's been pretty good too for the Red Sox.
He sure has. Gave up that 1 run in the second after base hit by Marsh, and Stott followed with a ground rule double to score him after JT grounded out and moved him to second.
JT has grounded out twice. Swing and a miss.
Both times back to the pitcher.
Back to the pitcher, yep.
See if we can't get someone else involved here.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Bayo's retired 7 in a row since the single by Bryson Stott in the 4th inning. JT, Bryson, and Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss. The JT strikes out. Get all the Philly sports news you need to start your day on Sportsnet Central every weekday morning starting at 7, presented by your Delaware Valley Hyundai dealers.
They'll be watching. Phillies fans. Travel well, don't they?
Oh, they do. I'm sure they'll have an update tomorrow on Morey, who looks like he's been let go by the Sixers.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll bring back the process.
Johnny. 1-1. Stott is 2 for 2. He's doubled and he's singled tonight. Outside. Hit on the ground right side. Myers up with it. And there are 2 outs. That's 9 in a row retired by Bayo.
Yeah, there must be something about him starting that it doesn't sit well with him.
Yeah. Reds are coming to Philadelphia Monday, May 18th is the start of a 3-game series. It wraps up with Citizens Weather Education Day, presented by NBC 10 First Alert Weather. That's on Wednesday the 20th. Prior to the game, visit Phillies.com to purchase your tickets today.
Number 1 for the last 10 years, Tom.
Thank you for paying attention, John.
I try.
Outside corner, 1-1. Alec did have a successful challenge in his last at bat. That one, though, was right on line. Back toward the middle and into center field, a base hit. We asked Don today about, how he's going to approach Alec Bohm. Is he against certain pitchers? Is Sosa going to? There we go, DJ Schwartz. Well, that's a new spin.
Oh boy. Shouldn't be allowed to have that much fun, Tom. I'd love him for that. Of course, he probably had Marsh egging him on over there.
He probably had Marsh or Jesus, one of them, fouled away. We were asking Don about, how he was going to handle Alec, because he had the great game the other night when he came back, 2 home runs. He said for him, he's in there. He said, Sosa's going to get time in left field, and Marsh will go to center field. Not all the time, but sometimes, because they have Reyes too.
Yeah. I tell you what, I was watching the outfielders taking balls off the wall. The best one at it
was Stubbs.
Stubbs.
Yeah.
He was really good.
I heard Dusty say that he was putting on a clinic.
It was a clinic. I mean, he went from turning double plays at first base, and he runs out to the left field. He's taking balls off the monster. I mean, he was, even a live BP, they were hitting balls off the wall. He one hop barehanded it, act like he's throwing it into second.
Fouled away. It's 2-2. Two different relievers warming up. The right-hander is Ryan Watson. And a call, strike 3. I thought Crawford was challenging that for a moment too. Side is retired, no runs, 1 hit, and a man left. It is time to stretch here at Fenway Park. Phillies lead it 2-0 over the Red Sox. Delaware Valley Audi dealers, thanks to DJ Schwarbs for bringing us home with that.
Someone will make a shirt out of that one.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah, DJ Schwarbs.
How about this guy playing some beautiful music tonight? 59 total pitches.
Unbelievable.
As we begin the 7th inning. So the 59 pitches is relevant because he looks so fresh at this point.
Well, it's a cool night.
Yeah. And first pitch missed to Gasper. I'm surprised that JT didn't try to challenge that one. Gasper's 0 for 2. He's flied to right. He's flied to left. 2-0. Wheeler's averaging 94.5 miles per hour on his 4-seamer. Inside. Remember, he only threw 3 pitches at 94 during his rehab starts. That's the amazing part of it.
Hey, he's had a couple 96 today.
Three and 1. With his outing tonight, he's gone over 1,000 innings pitched with the Phillies. And during that time has a 2.91 ERA as a member of the Phillies. Line drive, base hit to right field. It's the first hit since the single by Abreu, which was in the 4th inning.
Yeah, and this is the thing, you know, we marvel about Zach and, you know, the low pitch count and all that. It's only a 2-run game.
Yes. Yeah, that's why you might see somebody get, I don't know, he's only at 65. This will be the 65th pitch.
Let's hope we get a grounder to Stott right here.
Yeah, up until that single by Gasper, he had only faced 1 over the minimum because of those 2 double plays.
Pretty healthy hack right there by Abreu. This guy could swing it, man.
Stump the Fans trivia question brought to you by FanDuel Casino. Get your thrill on. Tonight, Bryce Harper's playing in his 900th game with the Phils. He's the 18th player in history to play 900 games for 2 different organizations. Who's the other player on that list who played for the Phillies? Outside corner. Oh yeah, I have no idea. Because you had to play for a long time.
Yeah.
For both.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to think about that one.
When you know, let me know.
Okay. One ball and 2 strikes.
.900 games with 2 different teams.
Mm-hmm. Down the left field line.
Huh. No idea. Well, let's get a double play here, Zach. This innings lasted long enough.
Outside.
Let's see if they put 2-2. I don't think they're going to put Gasper in motion, but you never know. They got to try something, right?
And they do. They have run a lot more. He does not go. And that's outside. Boy, that just missed.
It did miss.
Fly ball right field. Garcia's going back out toward the wall. He's got room and he makes the catch. 2 steps from the wall. Wow, he's right.
That's what I mean. It's a 2-run game.
Yep. 374 feet.
That's a homer in Citizens Bank, ain't it?
Oh, yeah. Might have been a homer if it was a warmer night.
Well, 3-2, and he throws him a breaking ball, and it was down in the nitro zone for a lefty, and I think Abreu thought he got one too.
That one's out to center field, and it's right at Crawford. Not as deep. 2 outs. So this is now the longest outing in the brief year for Zach Wheeler.
73 pitches. 1 out in the 7th inning.
And you would imagine that Story's going to swing early. He swung early in his first 2 at-bats. He hit into the double play and then grounded out to shortstop.
Just got to be careful first pitch.
Strike 1. 95. Okay, pretty good pitch. That kind of looked in.
I mean, the way JT's been so good at it, you got to trust him.
No doubt.
Christopher tried to go on his own last start.
He did.
Didn't work out.
No, it was very close.
It was close.
Gasper does not have that big of a lead over at first. 2 balls and 1 strike. 3-1.
Make a good pitch here.
Just wanted to make him feel like he was part of it. Hit toward the hole, base hit it to left field. So now first and second. For the first time tonight, the Red Sox have 2 runners on at the same time. Story had only 2 hits in the series against the Rays.
Yeah, he's hit 3 balls on the ground, 2 right at Trey, and then this one just sneaks past Alec and Trey there, getting into left field for a base hit.
Oh, to bring Caleb Cotham out to the mound.
Yeah, this just gives Zach a little break here.
Yeah, because there's nobody warming up in the bullpen. It's not like they're trying to buy time.
Yeah.
Home plate umpire Dan Merzel's going out pretty early on this one. Although the clock is down to 5, now 4.
There we go. That's got a chappy right there. Finally gets out the mound and they break it up.
Well, there's the line. 50 strikes, 28 balls.
Jeez.
Well, Rafaela takes the pitch low. 1-0. That was low. He is grounded out. He is struck out. This young man, the Red Sox signed to an 8-year, $50 million deal that runs through 2031. 2-0. Missing a little bit here.
Yeah, he's working deeper counts this inning.
Ground ball to Chad Epperson over in the third base coach's box.
Made a heck of a play there.
Another Trenton Thunder great. He was the AA manager in Portland. The Sea Dogs, John.
Yeah, the Sea Dogs.
You went up there.
I believe I have been up there.
Off the hands, out toward right. That's going to drop in for a hit. Rounding third, heading for almost Gasper. The throw goes toward third. It'll be an RBI single as Story is safe at third base. And it's now a 2-1 game. First real traffic of the night for Zach. Well, now the Phillies are going to get somebody up in the bullpen, you would think.
Yeah, that ball wasn't hit hard by Rafael. Just perfect spot. Of course, with 2 outs, Story's going to go first to third on that all day. That's a good pitch. Yeah, ball running in on the hand. Just hit it into no man's land there in front of Garcia out there in right field. And now you gotta work.
It's Orion Kirkering who's warming up. Runners on first and third with 2 men down. Meyer the batter. And he swings at the first pitch and fouls it off the facing of the press box. And it's 0-1. JT's going to roll through the signs here. Well, he's going to press a button so the middle infielders know what the plan is.
Well, you got to keep an eye on Rafael over there at first, that's for sure.
Yeah, 2 for 5 in stolen bases.
Not big of a lead.
Splitter for a strike. 0-2. Here's that last pitch.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Runner goes, pitches line back toward the middle, flag down on 1 hop by Turner, throws to first in time. The inning is over. The defense helps pick up Zach Wheeler here in the 7th inning. The Red Sox get 1. 3 hits in the inning. They lead 2. We'll head to the 8th. Time now for the Toyota Camry turning point. We just saw it. It's the last play of the 7th inning. This is a scorcher back through the middle.
Yeah, Meyer hit a bullet right at Trey with Raffaello running, so the play had to be made at first, and Trey makes it. That's a Toyota turning point, and now let's score some darn runs.
You know, the Phillies defense made 18 errors the first 28 games of the year. That's when they were 9-19. They've made only 1 error in the last 14, counting tonight. Now Bayo, who entered the game in the 2nd inning, 6 innings, 1 run, 5 strikeouts. And the Phillies send the top of the order up here in the top of the 8th inning. And the first pitch is popped outside the first base line. And Gasper runs out of room. The padding keeps jumping up on people.
Yeah, that must be closer than what they think.
Yeah, it is close.
Yeah, it is.
Turner's 0 for 3 tonight. Swing and a miss. 0-2. You know, talking about the Phillies defense, I asked Don today about if there's anything that was changed once he took over, and he said no. He goes, I kind of go with, you know, what the suggestions are. Now Bobby, he said, we'll move guys around depending on the feel. He said, but we are fielding the ball better as Turner's retired. It was a nice play by Gasper over first. So 1 away. It looks like the Red Sox are going to go to the bullpen here with the lefties coming up, Schwarber and Harper. This guy was good tonight. 6 1/3, 1 run for the Red Sox. His night is done. The Red Sox go back to the bullpen. In 14 1/3, 0 earned run average, 11 strikeouts, and he's on to face Schwarber. Audi gives us a look at the StatCast of Schwarber's home runs during this stretch.
Yeah, ain't no cheapies. Not one cheap one.
That one in the middle went off the batter's eye. And he takes strike 1. Off the batter's eye at Citizens Bank Park. This guy's also inherited 6 runners and only 1 has scored. Coming in with the bases empty here.
That man was pretty good right there.
Yeah, 6 1/3.
Gave his team a chance.
Outside. Harper's waiting on deck. Swing and a miss. Boy, that didn't look like a cutter. It looked more like a changeup.
Yeah, it was an off-speed cutter apparently. But it didn't cut a lot, did it?
Low, ball 4, and Schwarber walks with 1 out. And it brings Harper up. All right, time now for the Stump the Fans Trivia Quiz answer, brought to you by FanDuel Casino. Get your thrill on. Who's the only other player on the list who played for the Phillies that went 900 games for the Phillies and 900 games for somebody else? I was going to go Placido Polanco, but I don't know if he played enough for somebody else.
Von Hayes.
You want to go Von Hayes?
Well, I might as well.
All right, let's take a look and see what the answer is. Bob Boone.
Golly, I was just talking about him today. Who was I talking to him about?
Bob Boone. Harper bunts foul.
Oh, the guy, one of the guys at the hotel out front. We were talking. So he was talking about Aaron Boone, and then we started talking about Bob.
Did you talk about Brett, the Boone?
Brett never got mentioned. He just said how nice a guy Aaron was.
Aaron is a nice guy.
Yeah.
One and two. Garcia waits on deck. Check swing.
No.
Somebody was yelling. They weren't happy with that, John.
No, there's some upset Bostonians on that one. He didn't swing.
No, he did hold. Whoa. 3-2. Harper's been bearing down, 7th inning on. Line drive, caught.
Oh, man.
Well, Durbin was placed perfectly on that. And there are 2 outs, and Garcia's coming up.
Yeah, that's 2 balls hit well for Bryce his last 2 at bats. He lined out the right field his last at bat, and then this one right here to Durbin over there at third base. Man, that gets past him. We got an inning going.
Well, Garcia's grounded out twice. He has struck out 0 for 3, and he takes strike 1. He's going to challenge it.
The previous pitch was called a strike. The batter has challenged.
Looked like a pretty good pitch. Now, there are 2 challenges left for the Phils. Wow, that was a lot closer than I thought.
The pitch was a strike. Philadelphia has 1 remaining challenge.
Phillies, by the way, have Alvarado warming up for Don Mattingly in the bullpen. There he is. That's a good pitch, another cutter. 1-2. Swing and a miss. And the inning is over. Phillies lead 1 here in the 8th inning. It's a nice job by Samaniego. No runs, no hits, 1 man left. Middle of the 8th. 1-run game. Phillies baseball is brought to you by your Philadelphia area Chevy dealers. Visit Chevrolet.com and by Rally House, your city, your house. Rally House, Philadelphia. Tight ball game. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. They just sang Sweet Caroline here, as they normally do. And as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning, Zach Wheeler is still out there for the Phils. 7 innings, 5 hits, 1 run. No walks and 4 strikeouts. Phillies involved in this 1-run game. They're 8-4 in 1-run games this year. And a first pitch looped out to right. That's going to be in for a base hit. Narvaez aboard. And Durbin's coming up.
And first pitch swinging. They have been aggressive against Zach today, to say the least. Navarre is just Just bloops that one over the head of Bryson Stott for a leadoff single. And let's see how the Red Sox are going to play this thing. Got a pinch runner.
Yeah, they decided to put a pinch runner in a little quicker. Durbin lifts that one out toward left center field. Wong's going to go halfway. And it's caught by Crawford. So 1 out.
Here comes Donnie.
Yeah, Duran's due up, left-hander, so they're going to bring in Alvarado. 7 1/3 for Zach Wheeler. Really good night for him. He's responsible for the runner over at first. Our Nissan call to the pen. For our GMC Precision play of the game, and the play is Zach Wheeler. He was outstanding through 7 1/3. Still responsible for the runner at first, though.
Yeah, couple double plays to get that pitch count, keep that pitch count down, and the Red Sox came out aggressive against him, and Zach was up to the challenge. A lot of early swings by the Red Sox, and then as it got a little later, they started taking more pitches, but only giving up that 1 run.
Look at all the Phillies fans over the third base dugout. So he's watching.
Oh, yeah.
Alvarado is on with Duran up. Duran is 0 for 3. His numbers are pretty decent against left-handed pitching this year. .276 against lefties. This is the 19th ball game for Alvarado. His ERA is still high, but that's because of the early season troubles that he had. His ERA was 12.6 in his first 8 games. That ball's back toward the middle, knocked down by Turner. Tries to get to the bag, not in time. He's asking the Phillies to look at it. They are. And Don Mattingly does ask them to take a peek.
Yeah, that was close. That ball looked like it hit off the wrist of Trey. That ball was scalded.
Philadelphia is
by
challenging
Duran.
the safe call at second base.
All right, so Dan
Previous play is under
Bellino
review.
is the crew chief. This manager's review is brought to you by Grungo Law. What's the call? It's really close.
Yeah, I hope it's an out call. Yeah, I think. Oh, wow.
Boy, that is really close. Let's see if this is a better view.
Oh, my goodness.
Again, the call is safe.
Yeah, I don't know if there's enough to over. Oh, no, he got
that was
him.
pretty close,
That
yeah.
one right there, he looked like he got him.
Yeah, that may be the view.
Tell you what, those other two were, I don't know how you could tell.
Yeah, there's no chance that Wong was going to go in standing. He may have made it if he did, but
yeah, then Marsh could have tagged him out in left field.
Yeah, I think they did get him on this one. Yeah, his foot's on the bag. Trey's is, and it doesn't look like Wong's foot has arrived yet. But very close.
Yeah, very close, but
After review, the ruling on the field is overturned. The runner is out. Philadelphia will retain its challenge.
All right, so the Phils have 2 outs here in the 8th inning. That would have really changed the tide of this inning.
You ain't kidding.
And now Gasper, who is 1 for 3.
Tell you what, give Wong credit. That ball was hit right on the screws by Duran, and now you got to watch Duran running.
8 for 8 in stolen bases. First pitch inside, 1 ball, no strikes. Now in 13 games since Tracy has taken over, they've stolen 16 bases. So nearly half their total. There he goes. Pitch high, throw to second base on one hop into center field. Duran up and on the way to third. The throw by Crawford. He's 9 for 9 in stolen bases. Be an error charge to JT. Wow, that really took a shot, didn't it?
That ball hit and skipped off to the right. Yeah, he got a heck of a jump. That's the only positive thing about him stealing and getting to third base on the throw from JT is there's 2 outs.
1 ball, 1 strike to Gasper. Infield back, of course, with 2 outs. And he whacks it foul, 1-2. That ball by Duran was 104 off the bat. That's what John was talking about Wong making it so close at second base.
And he was being held on. It wasn't like they were playing behind him.
Swing and a miss, and Alvarado is able to get that cutter by Gasper, and the Phillies maintain a 1-run lead. We go to the 9th. Alvarado picks up for Zach Wheeler. Boy, he was nowhere near that pitch. Phillies baseball is brought to you by Toyota. Toyota has 25 vehicles available, all-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. That's more than any other brand. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. By Xfinity. Get reliable Wi-Fi at one price for 5 years and same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity, imagine that. By Citizens, official bank of the Phils. And by Independence Blue Cross. Learn more at IBX.com. Well, a big 2/3 of an inning from Jose Alvarado as the Phillies now go to the 9th inning with a 1-run lead. And Zach Kelly is the new pitcher for the Red Sox.
How about an insurance run?
Yeah, really, to make it a little easier for Duran, who's warming up in the pen for the Phils. First pitch is in there for strike. There's Duran. Fly ball center field. And Rafael is back. Got to have somebody that can cover some ground, and they certainly have somebody that does there. Time now for a quick word from Echo.
It's time to go yard. Echo, power on and on.
Oh, JT the batter. JT is 0 for 3. He's grounded out twice and he is struck out. Ground ball to third. And Durbin. 2 outs. 2 quick outs.
Yeah.
Amy and Ruben are standing by for Phillies postgame live, presented by Cure Auto Insurance. That's coming up after this ball game. Hopefully talking about another Phillies victory. Schwarber's home run gave them a 1-0 lead. And then Stott's double made it 2-0. That's the margin right now. One of the bright spots this year has been the Red Sox bullpen. 4th in the American League in ERA.
Yeah, they got some good arms coming out of there.
Including that guy there still.
He's not bad.
0.71 ERA.
Still throwing 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not no little kid.
If they're out of it come to the trade deadline, I mean they're 17 and 23, then He may wind up with some contender.
I hope it's in the American League.
I was thinking the same thing. We'll see him in the World Series if it gets there, huh? 2-1 to Stott. 2-2 to Stott. Bohm waits on deck. Cool fanatic hat on the guy that's behind Bohm.
Yeah, it is.
There it is. I think you have that hat.
I probably do.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And the inning is over. So we leave it at a one-run game as we go to the bottom of the ninth inning here at Fenway Park. Duran is about to come in and hope the Phillies can pick up a victory to start this road trip. Mark your calendars. Kids 14 and under will receive a Joan Duran card show bobble on Sunday, June 7th when the Phils host the White Sox at 1:35. Grab your tickets today at Phillies.com. Well, Duran on to try to close this one out. Another one-run game for the Phillies. And of course, his outings are brought to you by Wapner Newman. It's his 11th outing. He's 5 for 5 in save opportunities.
He got an inning in on Sunday,
yes.
didn't he?
Yep.
Pretty special.
101, 101, yeah. 101. His last 4 outings against the Red Sox here at Fenway, no runs, 4 innings, 2 saves. And he'll face Abreu to start this one off, and he whacks the first pitch foul. Foul back again. It's 0-2. Abreu's 1 for 3. See his numbers lifetime against Duran. He's 1 for 4 with a couple of strikeouts. Oh, 2. We have a great vantage point here. That looked, I mean, it's hard to mix up 98 and 101, but that looked like it got on the hitter.
Yeah,
fast.
Look, from up here, it seems like everyone's throwing 101.
Yeah. 0-2 again. Swing and a foul tip, 1 away.
Good start to the inning for Duran. That's just 99 up in the zone, and pretty good hitter right there. Just swung through that one.
Yoshida takes strike. 0-1. Joan Duran, strike thrower.
Throwing a bunch of strikes today.
Oh yeah. Just a bit outside. 1-1.
They do have one challenge left, right?
Yes. Phillies have one challenge left.
Hope we don't need it.
Line drive, base hit it to left center field. Marsh trying to cut it off. He slides and cuts it off.
Wow.
That was a heck of a play.
Yes, indeed it was.
I know Crawford was there to back up, John, but if that had gotten by Marsh, Yoshida would have been at second base.
Yeah.
And he's going to be pinch run for.
Yeah, here's Marsh sliding to cut that thing off. He pops up, makes a strong throw to Bryson at second, but keep that double play in order, man.
Yeah, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is going to be the pinch runner. And Story is the batter. Story is 1 for 3. He had a single in the 7th inning. Phillies have turned 2 double plays tonight. Up high, 1-0. You got a thought on whether he's in motion at all?
I got a feeling if he gets a good, feels like he gets a good jump, he's going to go.
Because Duran does not deviate from that high leg kick often. Fouled away. Every time a Phillies pitcher throws a pitch of 95 or more, Comcast will make a contribution to Phillies charities. One ball and 1 strike. Two and 1, just a bit high. It just missed at 99. Check and see how close this was. That was close.
Umpires are pretty good for the most part.
Yeah. Oof. That was filthy.
Yeah, that's can't be a lot of fun.
Well, I can't imagine he's going to go now with the count 2-2. I really thought he might have gone at some point.
Yeah, I did too, because I mean Duran is holding the ball, but he does have that high leg kick.
There he goes.
Great jump.
Inside throw to second base. He is out at second base. Kiner-Falefa says take a look at it.
Tell you what, that was a heck of a throw by JT. Yeah, they're going to look, but can you blame them?
Might as well, right?
Yeah, you got, I mean, what the heck's it going to hurt now?
Our manager's challenge brought to you by Grungo Law. What's the call?
The ruling on the field is the runner was out at second base. Boston has challenged. The previous play is under review.
Dan Bellino, lawyer by trade, speaks as if he's a lawyer.
Does he work for Grundle Law?
I don't know. Maybe he could.
Tell you what, though, that throw was right on the money.
Oh, yeah, he's safe. Yeah. He didn't come off the bag either.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to have a runner on second and 1 out.
Well, it's 3-2 to Story.
His foot never came off the base, so.
The ruling on the field is overturned. The runner is safe. Boston will retain its challenge.
So now the tying runs at second base. And Story with the count full.
Yep, 1 out.
Everybody signaling 1 out. Low, ball 4. And it was low.
Yeah. By a lot.
And Rafaela will come up. He asked for time. JT was going to go out and get the signals ready anyway, so he would have had time. Harper playing behind Story at first. Means he'll get a good start if the ball is in the gap. Right down the middle. 0-1.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to turn a double play with how big of a lead and a secondary lead that Trevor Story has out there at first base. I'll tell you, a long single somewhere, good scoring.
Fouled away, and it's 1-2. Rafael, who has 12 hits here in the month of May. Phillies took a 2-0 lead early. It's 2-1 Phillies are on top of the Red Sox here in the 9th inning. Now the pitch outside, 2-2. Breaking stuff's had a little difficulty getting over right now.
Yeah, it's been able to. You can't even get a swing and miss with it because it's so far off the plate.
Staying alive. He just goes back to the fastball.
Sinker down and in right here, and maybe get a grounder to Baum.
Meyer waits on deck. And again, the 2-ball, 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him 99 upstairs.
Yeah, that'll work too.
Yeah, it will. 2 outs.
Yeah, nothing fancy here by Durant. It just high cheddar over the head, really, of Rafaela. That's a young, aggressive hitter trying to catch up to that. Good luck.
Well, Meyer is 1 for 3. He's grounded out twice. He is singled. Again, the tying run is at second. Durant set to go. First pitch upstairs.
Trey playing too much up the middle with left-handed hitter up.
Well, we've seen that hole, then punch the ball through that hole.
Yeah.
Bouncer out towards second. Stops, got it, straightens it, throws in time, and the ball game is over. And the Phillies win it 2-1. They're now 9-4 in 1-run games. And for Don Mattingly, that is his 900th career win as a manager. Not too shabby. Not many folks have won 900 as a manager or as a player in Major League Baseball history, and he's just accomplished that feat.
Well, it was a good team win. Oh, the pitching was excellent.
Excellent.
Tonight. Both Zach and the bullpen.
Bryson Stott's RBI double. That was the go-ahead or the margin for the Phillies tonight.
In the second inning?
In the second inning, our Chevrolet player of the game, Zach Wheeler, 7 1/3, 6 hits, 4 strikeouts. Longest start of the year, and just always a good sign when you can see him building his arm strength.
Yeah, and he he ran into some trouble there in the 6th and then into the 7th, but his pitch count was unbelievable.
It really was.
Until then, and he pitched great. He pitched great.
In fact, these 2 double plays certainly helped his cause too.
Yeah. Yeah, it was huge. But when you're throwing strikes and you got an aggressive team like the Red Sox is swinging. You know, you make quality pitches, you got a chance of getting outs and consecutive outs, double plays. But yeah, the defense was there. The offense did just enough.
And Zach 7 1/3. Again, we mentioned the home run by Schwarber gave the Phils a 1-0 lead, but Bryson Stott's RBI double was the difference in this game, and he joins us down on the field. Bryson, it's always good to get a win in the first game of a series. This is a huge one, though, because you couple it with some good defense and with Zach Wheeler going 7 1/3.
Yeah, he looked like Zach Wheeler. I think I looked up there at one point and he was at 48 pitches, and I didn't know what inning it was. I mean, he attacks guys and goes right at them, and that's a good team over there, and they can hit, and they're aggressive, and he went right at them.
You know, Bryson, though, with a team like the Red Sox, it makes your defense be more prepared, doesn't it? Because you know they're going to swing early and often.
Yeah, I mean, you can't take a pitch off, and I mean, any pitch from the second the bat starts, it could be put in play, and we were ready for it. And I mean, Trey played phenomenal, and we got some big double plays when we needed it. So.
I know you guys work on defense a lot. I know you've accentuated a little bit more with Don taking over as the skipper. How much does it help to have all those pregame routine defensively?
Yeah, I mean, we take a ton of ground balls. We always have, and I mean, I think you just kind of focus on the little things, and little things turn into big things if something's a little out of whack, and just try to keep the little things that you might not think about when you're taking ground balls, keep those in order, and you tend to have better days.
Hey, listen, congratulations to you and Drew on your pending child.
Congratulations,
thank you.
You're going to be outnumbered now, by the way. Just so you know.
Yeah, we're playing zone defense.
Yeah, zone defense. Well, nice job tonight playing defense and also getting that base hit. We appreciate you joining us.
All right, appreciate it, guys.
Congratulations, Bryson.
Yep, Bryson Stott, our guest. The Phillies win it by a final score of 2-1. That's nice in front of all the Phillies fans. There are a lot of them that made their way up to Fenway Park for this ball game. So 2-1, the Phillies win it. The crossover brought to you by Toyota is coming up next.